But Neil, what do you have for everyone listening right now?
Yeah, Kima, what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking about what everyone has said. There is this imbalance, right? There are fewer men who are willing to speak or comfortable speaking. Deshaun talked about, I think you may have mentioned how hard it was to put this panel together even. And I think that's a reality that we have to face. And I don't want it to be that, Andron, Cody, Daniel, and myself have to speak at every panel every year and keep telling our stories. And I think that we were willing to do it, and we'll do what we have to do. I think that there are some parallels in this movement and this experience when you look at that balance between who has the stage, if you will. I don't want to say who has the power, but who has the stage and who's in the wings. And in this case, it's women who have more of the focus when you talk about rape and assault and Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And men are still, as much because of their own hesitation, not at the forefront. So I would actually put, with respect, I would put the pressure on our female colleagues, our sisters here, to help us find our voice.
Say, Neil.
I wasn't going to cry, but as Dawn helped me do,
right.
We need help taking our place on the stage. We need help being comfortable talking about this. And I think that what has to happen is that, women should do what they can to make space for men. If you think of a different scenario, there are, colleagues of mine who are getting invited to panels, and think of the gender reversal. Oftentimes it's an all male panel. Women's voices are not heard in other areas, kind of in general, politics and whatever. And there's a movement against manels, all male panels. I have a friend of mine, a colleague, who refuses to speak if there are no women on the panel. You'll decline the invitation. Find a woman, replace me with a woman if you have to, add a woman to the panel. I'm not going to join if you don't do that. You can do that with people of color. Obviously, that wasn't as much of a concern on this panel. But I would ask women to think about the next time they're being asked to talk about sexual assault or sexual awareness, about rape. Can you help find a man to be on the panel? Can you encourage the organizers to reach out to men? Can you promote men's voices and men's experiences in your writing, in your blog posts, in your podcasts? And I know, folks have already reached out because they want to do that. I think that's how we're going to get there. I don't think men are going to be able to do it alone. We're going to need your help. We're going to need your support, and we're going to need a shoulder to cry on. Andron, you're not the only one that can, feel those, can get those emotions out. And even if people aren't crying, they're hurting inside. And just give them a little time if you have to. They may not be there right away, but I'm sorry, I think the burden's on the women, and we need you. We need you.
Well said, Neil. Thank you. And in the interest of time, I'll remind everyone, men and women cry with their chins up and their back straight, with our chins up and our back straight.